Well, thanks for joining us on News 2. I'm Walker Simmons in News 2, your local election headquarters. Well, tonight, President Joe Biden has won South Carolina's Democratic primary, gaining an overwhelming 2024 victory in the first in the nation state. And Biden defeating the other Democrats on South Carolina's ballot, Minnesota Representative Dean Phillips and author Marianne Williamson. The president's campaign focused heavily on voter turnout for Biden, focusing especially on black voters who are a key part of the Democratic vote in South Carolina and central to Biden's strategy for victory in November. Well, Biden and other party leaders had recommended that South Carolina lead off the party's 2024 primary calendar compared to traditional first in the nation states like Iowa and New Hampshire. South Carolina also played a pivotal role in Biden's 2020 campaign, especially with Representative Jim Clyburn's endorsement that drove the majority of black voters in the state to vote for Biden. And Congressman Clyburn has been pivotal in President Biden's reelection campaign. And here he is headlining the South Carolina Democratic Party's watch party in Columbia tonight. Congressman Clyburn joined the Democratic chair, Crystal Spain, and DNC chair, Jamie Harrison, at the state fairgrounds where they watched the results come in tonight and announced when President Biden secured the win. President Biden, who is currently in California campaigning, giving Congressman Clyburn a phone call when the race was called and addressing voters in South Carolina. Here's some of what he had to say.
I'm out in California, and we're going to take whatever you did for us in South Carolina and run with it.
That's right.
Well, thanks, everybody. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And you're not rid of me. I'm coming back.
Well, President Biden also releasing a statement after tonight's win that reads in part, quote, "In 2020, it was the voters of South Carolina who proved the pundits wrong, breathed a new life into our campaign, and set us on the path to winning the presidency. Now in 2024, the people of South Carolina have spoken again." And closer to home, the Lowcountry participating in the first in the nation Democratic primary. I was out at the polls earlier today speaking to a handful of voters across different polling sites to get an idea of the turnout. All day today, polling locations across the Lowcountry and the state saw scenes similar to this. The Charleston County Board of Elections reports a total of 8,470 people voted in person today. Well, it's what they say is about a 2% voter turnout. And when including early voting, the total turnout for the county was 12,607. And I spoke to some of those voters who all had a reason to come out to the polls.
Been around for a long time, and I think it's probably the most important presidential election of my lifetime.
It's the right thing to do for my country. I have that right, so I want to do it.
If you can vote and show support, that's part of being a citizen and expressing your opinion whenever you can.
I never miss an election. I always come to vote for no matter what. So I wasn't going to miss it.
All the voters I talked to told me they were voting for President Joe Biden, yet their reason for voting varied. I talked with some who chose President Biden because of his administration's policies and actions over the years.
All the way Joe Biden, all the way. He's the right one for the job. He fights for our country, the little people, which is myself and others. And I think we're very blessed to have him.
While other voters say they considered other candidate options, but ultimately settled on Biden.
I thought about voting for Haley and the Republican for the same reasons.
Just to get the best of the worst options, if that was the case. But I couldn't bring myself to vote on the Republican ticket for anyone who could possibly stand a chance at being president. Biden's done a great job despite a lot of opposition. And I think that should continue.
And some voters I talked with say they didn't always vote Democrat.
I was probably independent, leaning Republican until 2016. And last couple of years, within a year or two after that, I became a Democrat.
And with today's final turnout, President Joe Biden easily won the first in the nation's Democratic presidential primary.